Keyshawn, you got 53 points in your first two Auburn games. What's kind of like your philosophy when it comes to scoring the basketball?
Score. That's all I just think. I mean, I've been since a kid, I've been like naturally a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be versatile. Like you see, I started here at this game. I started at the three. I can start any position if they need me to, but I started at the three. I can start at the four. I'm just versatile. I can play how they want me to play. So then my biggest thing coming from Cleveland, being physical. So I'm trying to go get fouled. I'm trying to throw my body around, trying to go get into somebody. So that's how I make my living right there.
I mean, his ability to get to the foul line is just ridiculous. I think in every game, I don't know if in all four if he's had double-digit free throws, but it feels like he has. In his two games here at Neville, I think he's had 31 free throw attempts. So his ability to draw contact and get to the line, but also finish through contact, is what separates him, makes him elite. He's very shifty. He's good with the ball in his hands. I thought tonight he did a better job. He had 1 assist, no turnovers. I think he had 1 assist, 4 turnovers in the last game. So did a good job of making good decisions. Obviously attacking in his spots that he needed to. He's a high-level rebounder. He had 5 offensive rebounds tonight, so he just does a little bit of everything. His whole focus, though, is, he's got to continue to grow on the defensive end. And for him to be a player at the next level, that's what he's got to do. But offensively, he just gives you so many different options of things that he can do. If you're going to put a small on him, you can post him up. If you're going to put a big on him, you can put him out in the perimeter, and he can attack those mismatches and attack those closeouts. And, he is a really good three-point shooter, so it was good to see him knock down his one tonight. But he's just so versatile and so productive when he's out there. So he's obviously going to be a really important piece for us on that side of the ball.
Obviously, Keyshawn is hurt, so Coach Steve just told me to step up and just do what I do best, and I just believe in myself. Not playing the first game doesn't mean anything because obviously things happen, and you just have to believe in yourself and always be ready to get get your opportunity.
That zone, was obviously really was good for him because he's so big, he's so tall. They didn't have any size, though, to be able to do anything when the ball got into the high post. I thought our guys made a couple nice passes to him to be able to finish. Did a pretty good job of keeping the ball high when he did catch it. Was 3 for 4 until his last, 2 free throws. Didn't turn the ball over, which I think is a positive. Blocked a couple shots, so made an impact on that back line. But that team is just their tallest player was 6'8", and they really didn't play him that much. They played all guards the entire game. So I thought it was great to see him have some success, and it was great to watch his teammates be excited for his success. That as a coach you get excited about because I think our guys are pretty hard on Mech because they expect a lot out of him, and in practice they kind of jump him a little too much. But I think they do that, from a good place because they want him to be successful and they know what he's capable of bringing to the table. So it was great to see them get excited for him, when he got a couple dunks there in the second half. So hopefully, I think for him it's all about his confidence. If Mech has confidence, he's going to have a chance to, to be effective. And hopefully this is something that he can use to propel him in the right direction. And for him to step up in a game when, Murph would have been a real asset against that zone, obviously was great for him. So I'm happy for him.